Yeah. If you need that mic, go ahead.
I don't know. I'm kind of loud.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, that's smooth. Come here, Tessa.
Loud is good. Man, if you were shooting, you can come on in.
I said we didn't have enough seats, but yeah, she can, I guess.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Amped Up. I am your host, Erica Denise, and I am excited to be in the building once more. And again, as always, listen, I'm really excited because on last night, I got to sing at Joe's Palm Room to honor Keith Pepper, who is a legend in our city. I mean, he is the promoter of all promoters. Right. And Mark, tell us who Keith Pepper is from your perspective.
All right, well, yeah, I mean, you hit it right off the top of the head, promoter of all promoters. Keith has been a fixture, not only here in Louisville, but the Southeast region when it comes to concerts, parties. I said this last night, and I was talking about one of my mentors. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know the name Clarence Avon, please Google it. Mm-hmm. He has been the model of how I conduct my business. And if you look at the life of Pepper, pretty much the same way.
Yeah.
Keith is one of those people who has had the uncanny ability of not only putting people in the right positions for them to succeed.
Yeah.
He's that calm. Anybody that's ever done the world of promotion, ever tried to put on an event, whether it be from a radio station standpoint or for a concert standpoint, mm-hmm. Everything is just chaos, organized or not.
Yeah.
Keith is always that person. He is that calm, steady presence that lets you know that, you know what? No, we're going to get this done. Everything is going to be all right.
Yeah.
And you need people like that whenever you do anything.
Anything, yeah.
So, as far as being the promoter's promoter, yeah, that's who Keith is. Mm-hmm. And notice I say is and not was.
Yes.
You've more than likely any concert you've ever gone to here in Louisville, you've seen him. Tall, smiling brother, got flyers in his hand, always quick with a smile, always quick with a hug. And that's just who he is. He leaves a legacy that is already being fulfilled. Mm-hmm. The baton has already been passed. So the quality, the integrity, the professionalism that Pepper brings to everything that he does is going to continue.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Now, I did not actually get a chance to work with him while he was on this side of the earth. But I was so honored that the family reached out to me, because for me, that makes me think that, okay, Erica Denise, you must be doing something for them to even know your name. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? To reach out to you to be a part of this event. And so it meant everything to me to be able to sing on last night for them. Yes, it meant everything. You're like the 100th person that has said that.
Get your music out there.
And you know what? It's funny. I was telling Juan last night that a lot of people are surprised to know that I sing because I've spent so much time working with kids and doing theater. And so if you're not in the community theater world, then you wouldn't know, but I tend to stick towards musical theater. That's my thing. But I definitely want to become a well-rounded artist and do this more because I enjoy the stage. When I tell you, I love the stage.
The stage is like therapy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you haven't seen the video, I know Juan's got it posted, so make sure you check out Erica's socials. And that's the reaction I get quite a bit.
Because I didn't know you could sing either.
In fact, and I'm gonna throw Junior J under the bus real quick. Brother called me out my name. He was like, he hugs me and he whispers in my ear, "Mother, I didn't know you could sing."
See? Sitting on that talent.
And I mean that in the most loving way. But
Right. And I think we should do that. We should lean into our talents more, into our God-given talents, because it's a gift. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And we should share it. And sharing our gifts gives somebody else permission to do the same thing. Right. They can see us doing what it is that we love. And somebody could be like, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go out here and do my poetry. I'm going to do my art. I'm going to do my song. I'm going to do my rap.
Gives them
So
enough confidence.
gives them the
Yeah.
confidence. Exactly.
Shout out to Robin G.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
love
my
Robin
girl, too.
G.
Yeah.
Shout out to Robin G, Junior J, Lincoln Bridge. And they lost a member, Echo, and that was so gut wrenching to the community, especially because he was such a person that really wanted to bring the community together, and to be shot and killed in the community he was trying to serve. It's just absolutely heartbreaking,
And can't forget Miss Roche.
Yes, Ariana Roche.
Yeah.
Yes, and she is an amazing soul as well. Beautiful spirit. So I love working with her. My band that I work with are absolutely phenomenal musicians.
Yes.
All of them can sing. And
Yes.
see, I'm smart.
You got a band?
Listen, I have a whole band. And
Dropping
so
all the same night. Yeah, you got a band? Oh, yeah, I
Listen.
guess you say.
a whole band. But see, I'm
Wow.
smart with it because I don't do all the running and riffs and all of that. I sing a song, I hit it and quit it. But these fools I had last night, they sang.
They
Yes. So every time I show up, I gotta show up with them because they help me look good.
It's always better done in twos.
Exactly.
Somebody else to help you.
In this case,
Exactly. Fives. Yes, it was fives. And so if you do book a shameless plug, if you do book Erica Denise Entertainment, you can expect a full array of singers and different styles and different voices that I will serve just about anything. You know what I mean? Like they sung something for everybody last night, I think.
Yep.
It was a wider range of music that was represented. So yes, it was good. It was a good night. Asia, how you doing? What you amped up about?
Well, first of all, I feel left out and deprived. I missed all of this. I mean, like I have to start page stocking a little bit more.
Yeah.
On the page, okay. But I am amped up because listen, the room is amazing right now. So
Yes.
I can't wait to hear about this comedy.
Uh-huh.
Even more, I'll be on your page tonight to see what's going on for the rest of the week.
Listen. We got to do better about advertisement because we think now social media has taken over our world, and that's where we only advertise. And we have to remember that everybody ain't always on Facebook. Because people will be like, I didn't know you had I was like, I put it on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. What you mean you're not on Facebook?
Hey, listen, that main page is a beast, sometimes you can get swallowed if you don't pay attention. So
and the algorithms too. And if you don't interact with people all the time, you may not see their stuff. So we got to do better about getting the word out about stuff.
Speaking of advertising, shameless self-promotion.
Come on.
Call our business office at 502-776-1240. That's 502-776-1240. Let's get you all the way together.
I love it. Come on here. If you need some advertisement, come on and call Mr. Mark Gunn. And Mark Gunn, I tell you all the time, I want to give you your flowers. I absolutely love and adore you. You were the voice of my childhood growing up. I listen to you all the time. I'm so honored to be in your presence. And I'm going to tell you every time I see you.
As the gray hairs continue to sprout on my head, I really appreciate that. And one of the things that last night was really reflective of, because one of the things that I tried to do right off the jump was to refer to everybody as family, because that was the entire vibe.
Yes.
And I saw people that I hadn't seen in a minute, charge that to my heart. But I had a chance to catch up with a lot of people, and there was a lot of love in that room last night. I just hope that same love just continues to spread.
Absolutely.
The one thing that I took from last night is that just don't be afraid. Don't miss out on the opportunity to tell somebody that you love.
Absolutely.
Because you just never know.
You never know. And I love that you had us think about hugging somebody before we left, even somebody that we may not know. And you were right about receiving hugs, and that energy that is passed from person to person can change your whole day. You know what I mean? If you're down, there's so much grief and so much trauma and so much pain and heartache that's going on that a lot of people are feeling. And just to get a hug from somebody could change that person's day. You know what I mean? It's powerful. So we should do that more and start speaking to people. And believe it or not, I am an introvert. And so when I go out,
No.
I do.
I
am. I really am. I'm not the person that's just gonna walk up to somebody and say, "Can I hug you? Can we talk?" And I'm actually the person that's gonna turn my head. I'm gonna put my face in a book. If I'm sitting somewhere, I'm reading. Don't talk to me. Don't say anything to me because I don't want to talk. Okay. Got my earbuds in. Oh yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Like, can you see
But
that?
has a whole band. Can we
A whole
speak
band.
to that? I mean,
So when I perform, I'm in that mode. You know, I've already put it in my head. All right, girl, you're gonna get up here. You got to be on. But when I'm not on stage, I'm quiet. I'm reserved.
Most artists are. Most artists are, and people don't know because you put that energy out.
Exactly.
Like you are. They know you got to build that up to put that down.
Yeah.
And then after I use it all, I be like, I really be ready to go.
And it's exhausting too. It's exhausting being an artist, but I'm gonna do it more though. I am. I'm gonna do it more. I'm gonna do it more and start talking to people, because in talking to people, you just never know who's going to give you your next opportunity, what you're going to learn about somebody, you know, just learning about different cultures and where people have been. We were at the coffee shop yesterday and was talking to a pastor. What was his church? Von Spiegel, I think. Yeah, Von Spiegel. And he talked about his travels in Atlanta and Florida. And, you know, it's just people have interesting stories, and we just need to start talking to people more. Get off of these phones, get off of social media, and start talking to people more, you know, getting to know people. And just building real relationships, you know. And what you see on social media about people is the highlight reel. So you can't even really go off of that. You know, we need to get back to having conversation. Reality. Exactly. So you all, the voice that you've been hearing right now is Mr. Bikey. Is it Bikey?
Yeah, you said it perfect.
Mr. Bikey. But how do you pronounce your real name?
My real name, since I'm out of prison, my real name is Baikita.
Baikita.
Yeah.
Okay, I was trying to sound it out.
You're like, what's your real name?
Well, you had it on your bio, and I was trying to sound it out
because people think, you know, like it's a stage name, but my stage name is Mr. Bikey. You know, I'm a stand-up comedian, producer, owner of a comedy expedition.
Well, hold on, don't tell nobody yet. Let me give you an intro. Wait a minute.
I thought
everybody
knew me because of my flyers on Facebook. I'm like, they don't know me. They ain't at my show. So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Let me just introduce you real quick. Mr. Bikey is a Cordell, Georgia native, but you found your home in Louisville, Kentucky 20 years ago. And since leaving Georgia, you found your born talent of being a comedian and has not looked back. You've been on the comedy grind, telling your life story through jokes, producing comedy shows and open mics around the city. You've worked with local comedians like Eric Kimbrough, I know him, Larry Starks, Jacob Williams, and Meech Dog, to name a few. You've also been featured for Rodney Perry and Alex Ortiz. And you've set a comedy goal and have not taken your foot off the pedal since. And as a hardworking husband, oh glory, you a husband, a hardworking husband, father, and role model. Nothing can stop you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, so tell us about this journey in comedy, and how did you even get started?
Well, so like you were saying, people gotta find their passion and find what they want to do. Like I tell my kids that, like, you have to start early though.
Yeah.
So I didn't find out what I wanted to do until I was like 34 or something. You know what I mean? I'm 38, 35. 8 years I've been doing comedy. 8, 9 years. So I didn't know I wanted to do that until I did it. And I was like, but I had a whole different pathway and background. Like, I'm from a town where they still had dirt roads. So Louisville, like, my brothers got me to Louisville because they was born and raised here, you know. So I got family here, but I've been traveling around the world. But I'm from a country town, so when I was exposed to, like, we didn't have no open mics or nothing. So when I was exposed to it, I told my wife I was going to do it one day, and I haven't stopped since.
You haven't stopped.
Yeah, so, I just did one open mic.
When did you think you were funny though? How did you know you were funny?
Well, I knew I was funny. I knew I had like the gift of gab, like, because conversation rules the nation. Like, I've never been like, I'm kind of an introvert when I don't know someone. Yeah. But if I know you and we're in there. So yeah. at work, it was like God has always blessed me to just, I ain't gonna say I had an easy life, but I had an easy role. Like, so wherever I'm at, he just blessed me and guided the way. Like, so when I be working, I was working at a factory and I didn't work. Like I just walked around and made people laugh all day.
Mm.
So I was like, I offered
He said
them.
I didn't work.
No, I didn't work. And people were like, you need to do comedy. You need to do comedy. So I told the bosses to make me a job as a morale expert for them.
Really?
Yeah, I'll be your morale expert. I get it up out of here. They working, they happy, you know what I mean? So they considered it. I was like, oh shit.
Yo, that's dope.
They thought about making a job for me. So and then I got another job position. And then I got a background. My wife has just helped me. As soon as I told her, my wife used to tell me I'm not funny at all. No, or like
she was
not with it. That's just before I started comedy. She was like, that's not funny. That's not funny. And it was always not funny, but the day I told her I was gonna do an open mic, she's like, do that, baby. And she's been pushing me ever since. She's not once told me I'm not funny. She always like, you got
yes.
this.
So talk about the importance of having a good spouse and somebody that supports you.
Oh man, you couldn't if you ain't got a spouse, I don't see how you living.
Mm.
Because you die quicker if you ain't married. So.
Really?
Who gonna save your life when you die in the bed?
When you die in the bed.
Yeah, you ain't all these ho-hos and down. Who gonna wake you up? Real talk. I'm a type 1 diabetic.
Oh,
I know,
no.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so I know the concept. Everybody heavy set to be a diabetic. You know, I guess God was like, I only been a diabetic like 6 years. God was like, you know what? Here, a little karma gets diabetes. You can't eat all them little white ladies, all them little Debbie cakes. You know, so he gave me diabetes, but I couldn't quit on life. Like just though I'm diabetic, I'm like, give me the needles. I took the needles, and then I was like, hold on, I got good insurance, so they strapped me up with like a little trap. You know, they got this technology. I'm a cool diabetic. You know what I mean?
He said, I'm a cool diabetic.
Your grandma's diabetic, checking the blood popping. You know, like I can't eat. So, but nah, my wife can save my life millions of times. My sugar low, you'll go into a coma and die. Be too high, you can't get your blood, but. You ain't got no spouse, you ain't living.
Come on here.
Just out here single, mad.
Mad.
Everybody, mad every time we post a picture. Like, look at them. They ain't happy.
They can't be that happy.
I've been with my wife 16 years.
Really?
16 years.
Yes.
Ain't know where our name
Congratulations.
from. So, but she really helped me in comedy. She's actually the CEO of our company, you know.
I love it.
I'm the owner. She the boss.
Come on. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. Behind every great man is an even greater woman.
Right.
Just believe that.
On the chessboard, the queen is the most powerful piece. You know what I mean? She protects the king.
Come on here. Say more about
this.
Yeah.
We talking about comedy. But you know, she's so great. I'm like you were saying how you bless other people in this comedy. I just saying I'm cold at comedy. I am the comedian in Louisville. I love all them.
Speak it.
I'm that man because I feel like I done did what people have been trying to do 20, 30 years in comedy, because comedy's a hard grind. Comedy's the hardest sport out here. I appreciate your singing, but you know that verse and you can sing it and people know it, they can sing along. And wow, people don't want to hear my same joke.
Listen.
I got people been coming to my shows for years and I gotta drop new jokes every time because they came last week.
So what is your process for creating jokes? Do you have a process, or do you just think of something and you write it down, or do you remember it?
I do a lot of writing, but it's hard to write if you don't see. You know what I mean? So if you just sitting in the house and you're trying to write, for me, I just can't write behind my 4 walls. I got to be out in the world and be creative. So I do a lot of networking. I'll be out till 12 at night. Got to get up and go to work at 6 in the morning. You know, 1 at night. We do an open mic every Wednesday night, late mic. After all the major comedy clubs, we throw a mic for all the degenerates that's still out at 9:30. And they want to tell all their crazy jokes and stuff about, you know. So it's all about. For me, writing is, I like to sit with my partners and we'll bounce stories off the wall. You know, we'll talk and we'll start elaborating on the joke. And like a little brother-in-law, he been doing comedy 2 years. They write him checks already. You know what I mean? Take people 10 years to get a little $40 payout. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I tell people, it's all about your drive.
Yeah.
Like, I've been doing open mics nonstop 4 or 5 times a week. I got better practice.
Wow.
I'm in the gym.
You got to.
I'm in the gym.
So you have to hone your craft and put the work in, because you cannot expect to just get up on stage and sing or do
they
comedy.
Gonna know. They gonna know.
They gonna
They gonna know.
Absolutely.
And even if you wasn't prepared, you don't work long and hard enough, your body's prepared. It's repetition. You know what I mean? It's muscle memory. My brain will go all the way there. I ain't even got to be ready.
Yeah, come on.
I can be off that drug test looker you got right there.
He said the drug test looker.
I can be off the drug test right, and I'm still gonna perform, and they gonna laugh. They ain't even gonna know I made a mistake, but I'm be like, dang, I wasn't ready. I made a mistake. I did this, but They don't know.
Yes.
Fake it till you make it.
I ain't faking it.
Absolutely.
I'm already trained.
Okay.
So when you in the gym, you gonna shoot. That's why Steph
It's
can
just
hit
automatic.
50 shooters. That's why Jordan can shut his eyes and hit a free throw.
Mm,
You know, that's how you can step up there and sing. You know,
yeah.
it's like that.
So, what have been some of the struggles? You talked about it a little bit, but as a comedian, and like, what are your goals too? Because I think people feel like if you're not Bernie Mac or Kevin Hart, then you're not successful.
Oh, right. I'm
But
so
you don't have
successful.
to
It's
be.
crazy.
Listen,
I'm so successful because like it just ain't for me.
mhm,
Like I told you, my little brother-in-law, I've been raised this man since he was 12. He's a comedian right now.
mm,
And he wasn't a comedian.
this guy right here.
Yeah, he was my security. And then we was being so funny together. I'm like, dang, I done used 3 of the jokes he done told me in the car. I'm like, I use this man. And he ain't no comedian though, so he a civilian at this moment. This was my jokes. You know what I mean? You ain't no comedian. How you gonna claim them? So I was like, nah, let's try open mic. Now you're a comedian 2 years later and respected comedian, not just somebody that said I'm a comedian. Because
Yeah.
comedy is the easiest thing to get into.
Mhm.
Everybody do one open mic. Yeah,
I'm
I'm a comedian now.
right?
But then you don't do but one open mic for 4 years. You still a comedian,
Right.
You know. So but the struggles be like support,
Yeah.
like because comedy ain't for everybody.
Yeah.
Like you go see Lil Baby, like my son want to go see Lil Baby, my daughter, I want to go see Lil Baby. They got the whole thing. My granny talking about some you getting Lil Baby concerts.
You know
what
what?
I mean? So how many people can you touch with it? You know what I mean? Because some
Yeah.
people don't like dirty comedy, some people don't like clean comedy.
Yeah.
And then the struggles be, I don't know if y'all know, but Louisville show up late town.
Yeah.
I don't know this
Yeah.
y'all city now. I don't know if y'all know this about it, but we like to come fashionably late.
Yes, we do.
And be looking crazy. You put the big red boots on for the show. Okay, yeah. But that's how it is. So you gotta deal with. And then you got people that's gonna be there on time that got agendas, things they want to do after this show.
Mhm.
I gotta go to work. I need to start, get out of here. I have 4 people leave to be waiting on 2 people to show up.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
that's the
It
business.
is a struggle here in Louisville getting the supporters out. And I don't know what it is. I really don't.
I feel like if like in my case, like I feel like I'm too watered down in the city right now. Like people feel like they can see me whenever they want. Like, oh, you got here, have a show next week. I go to that one. And then it's hard to get. Like that's my insulin pump. I don't worry about that. That's me being. That's like my car battery saying, "Hey, I'm about to die out here."
You're not you about to die.
yeah. It send alerts to my wife's phone and my son's phone.
Do you need some orange juice?
No, I'm good.
Listen, we can't. Don't you die right
so
here.
You know a little bit about it. I got 2 great insurance. I got 3.
I'm saying we don't got none. If you die in here, you gonna be out of luck.
I could sue y'all because y'all invited me here. I've been to college 3 times. I studied criminal law, so the invitation makes y'all liars. Don't leave, Walter. I seen you fall out that chair. I did a little Instagram stalk. I said, I ain't following her.
You know what?
And him falling out that chair. I said, he can sue. I'm pretty sure he was invited over there. So.
The views expressed by those of the
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Clark.
We ain't good.
We ain't
in it.
So that's why I got my wife. I'm telling you, my wife ain't gonna let me die out here. She ain't gonna let me die out here.
Oh, I love it. Okay, we got 4 minutes. Give me your best 4 minutes
Of comedy?
of comedy.
Oh, okay, so this is how it started out. This is how it started out, real time. So then you send a deposit. you put the, I don't know if you send checks or cash out, Venmo.
Oh, so you can't.
No, that ain't how comedy
That
works.
ain't how we do
a lot
it.
of people, see, that's what I'm telling
Tell
you. This
a
is the
joke.
hardest art in the world. But I can tell you, like, let me hear something if you're a rapper, and they just start spitting on the block with the chat. No, this ain't how comedy works. Like 3 dogs walking to the bar. I don't. And then my comedy is more connected to the people. So if you at my show, you're gonna feel like you're part of the show. Like I got a show tonight. Y'all can pull up tonight at Planet of the Tapes. It's on street, one of them B words, Barrett or Baxter. No, right off of Barrett. It's on Barrett. Turn left right off the end. It's by the Old Diamonds, I think, or something like that. 8 o'clock, I'm featuring for this Caucasian male out of Cincinnati named Gabe Key. I say white. No, When I say white, it sounds aggressive, so I like to say Caucasian. I'm featuring for him. He's a cool guy. We had a show last night. It was dope. So last night was white night. Tonight I need black people out to make it black night. You know, you gotta keep it going. So, Sunday I'm in Atlanta doing a show for Mother's Day. 28th I'm in Cleveland doing a show for some strange.
Oh, so you doing this for real?
Well, I do this. I get checks.
I
got a speed dating competition in E-Town on Juneteenth. Now y'all can Google me. I got a website. I'll pop up.
Come on.
Tell us what the website is.
MrBykey.com. www.Mr. like a slave master. You gotta say it like a slave master though. You gotta spell it like a slave master. MISTA. Mr. Bykey.
Okay.
Because some Chinese guy got the name Mr. Bykey. Like, that's my real name. How y'all got this website? So I had to go with Mr. like color purple Mr.
Yes.
And MrBykey.com. I pop up, you know what I mean? I got the website. I got all of that.
Mr. MISTA Bykey BIKEY.com.
Yeah.
Okay, now run us down your list again. Where you gonna be at tonight?
Tonight I'm at Planet of the Tapes. Shout out Planet of the Tapes. Gabe Key. Headlining, I'm featuring Ty Leach as the host tonight. Y'all pull up. They got snacks. It's a nice little bar. It's been there a minute. Sunday I'm in Atlanta. All these other shows out of town. I'm really not trying to take local shows right now because I'm too watered down, and then your value go down when you too watered down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm in Cleveland the 28th. I got a show here. I throw shows in Louisville too. I got a show once a month, every Friday, the last month at 21st in Germantown. Every Friday, last Friday of the month. I throw a show in Sandy Hook, Kentucky. Not where they
I was going to say, ain't that where they kill people?
Not the allegedly killed thing. I don't know if I can say alleged because I don't want none of that work. But it's Sandy Hook, Kentucky by Little Sandy Prison. I'm the only one been in prison in here. Like by Big Sandy or wherever your family at in that prison up in Eastern Kentucky. It's a little small town. I do a show there. But y'all can Google me. It pop up all that. I appreciate you. Thank you, my people's cousin. Y'all go look at that picture of this man falling. Did you take 3 pictures of him getting up the whole procession?
I didn't even ask if he was okay.
Yeah, you kept that, then. You kept that. So shout out to Eric Denise. Shout out to my team. My wife, she has a podcast, Sisters Adulting. Yeah, y'all go check out my wife's podcast.
Well, you need to come on the show next.
She is really shy, and I've been broke her. She's a photographer too.
Yes, you better promote your wife.
Yeah, no doubt. I bought her that camera for me to take pictures of me. Now she make more money than me.
Come on,
like, what?
Come on,
is going
That's
on?
What we do.
Yeah.
We take what you give and
I gave her
multiply.
a camera. Like, I'm a comedian. Take pictures of me. She's like, no, I'm doing this wedding. $1,500. You made $80.
See?
Yeah, I thank you for having me here. Shout out.
Thank you so much.
What's your name again?
My name is Asia.
Asia, okay. And my little brother-in-law, y'all look out for him. My sugar is low. I might need that orange.
Yeah.
You told your phone? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bykey, for being here.
He fat. He ride with snacks.
Yeah, he's eating because we don't want you to
Where
pass
did he
out.
pull him from?
Listen, Mr. Bykey, real quick before we leave, we like to play rapid fire. Don't think too hard about the questions that I'm going to ask you. Say the first thing that comes to your mind. Who is your hero?
My dad.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
To heaven.
Come on. Oh, yeah. If you could be anybody in the world, who would you be?
Mr. Bykey.
Come on here. Thank you so much for being here. You all check out Mr. Bykey. We'll be back next week, same time, same station. Bye. Yeah, this was so much fun.
Today, y'all heard it, Mr. Bykey.
Oh, this was fun.
Happy early Mother's Day.